de wereldkampioen. Het is een Afro-American, zoals dat heet. Shani Davis. Hij zet de wereld van het schaatsen op zijn kop. Deze shorttrekker uit Chicago, die shorttrekken veel leuker vindt, veel cooler vindt dan lange baan schaatsen, pakt ons de hegemonie van het allround schaatsen af.
If I could make the Olympic team in both short track and long track and make history, I mean, that's something that I've wanted to do since I was young. You know, I'm 23 now, and I don't want to let that go. I mean, that's that little part of me that I owe that to myself, because I remember all the days I would go out and wake up so early in the morning to go to a 5:30 practice and do this type of weights after school. I mean, I've done so much to get to where I am now, and it'd be more icing on the cake. It'd make it that much sweeter if I could have that bonus, you know, of being an Olympian in both short track and long track, both two different sports.
$6.25, keep it going! Come on! Push in! Get it going! Skate it! Out! Skate it! Out!
If I could do it, man, it'd be something else, because I wasn't wrong. I was not wrong about skating short track and not focusing all on long track. I was right. You know, I did it.
You want to prove the others wrong?
I want to prove myself. I want to prove to myself that it's possible, because I doubt it. I think it's impossible. So more so to myself, I want to say, you know what, Shani, you were wrong. You fooled yourself, man. You could do it.
Shani Davis is wereldkampioen allround. Hij is een exotische verschijning in het lange baanschaatsen. Hij komt uit Hyde Park, een arme buurt in Zuid-Chicago. Hier wordt hij op vrijdag de 13e augustus 1982 geboren. Letterlijk 3 hoog achter.
When I go out there and I skate hard and stuff, I think about this guy here, because I owe it to him. Yeah. I really do owe it to this guy. How can you not do it for this little guy? How can you not?
Zijn ouders scheiden als Shani heel jong is. Hij wordt opgevoed door zijn moeder Sherry. In Hyde Park leert hij de wetten van de straat.
The GDs is a big gang that started in Chicago and it spread throughout all of America. And this is disrespectful. The pitchfork going down here, that's very disrespectful. So this is probably a neighborhood. They don't have a lot of the gangster disciples in it. So this is a gangster disciple killer. A lot of the gangsters in Chicago, you can identify them by the way they wear their hat. Like a gangster disciple will wear their hat like kind of to the right, or broke off to the right in the back, and then someone that's not GD will wear it like this, or something like to the left, or like the front and left, or like this. But it all means different stuff. So when I'm in Chicago, I always wear my hat forward, because you know, you can get shot over real silly things like that. It's serious.
When he was about 2.5, I said, I got to find something for him to do. I have to find something, and because he was so active. And so I said, well, maybe we'll try to do something together. And my girlfriend says, well, why don't you try roller skating? And so we learned how to do that together. And then by the time when he was 5, he had a roller skating coach who told him that he should switch to ice.
I was horrible.
No, you wasn't.
I thought I was horrible because everyone was faster than me. I was the slowest thing on the ice. And this would make me very upset. So it made me want to get faster. So
I always thought you were good, so.
So skate around like this on a bucket, pushing the bucket like this. Yeah. Skating around as fast as I can. My ankles like this.
Right.
Skating like this. This is probably one of the best pictures I have of myself. That's when I first stepped on the long track. This is the Pettit Center before it was covered.
Yeah.
So this is when it was cold outside and stuff. You can tell by the thick gloves I'm wearing. So we used to wake up in the morning, maybe like 6:30 or something like that. Come to the track, train, go back home, breakfast, clean up, and then go to school 3 times a week when I was in kindergarten or first grade.
No, you weren't in kindergarten. Second grade. You did your first mile when you were 8, and you did a 7.5-minute mile.
She would just always make me come here and do this training. And just the thought of it.
I didn't want you to make a fool of yourself when you were competing.
See, parents always have all the answers.
Yeah.
Well, my mom is, she's the most important figure in my life because she's the one that made this possible. You know, my skating's expensive, and we're not the most well-off people in the world. And she made lots of sacrifices, being a single mother and parent, to get me to competitions in Butte, Montana, you know, Milwaukee, Minnesota, you know, Saratoga Springs. She made the commitment at a young age, before I was a champion, before I was a good skater and things like that. She had the, well, I don't know if she believed that I could, but she just saw that I was in love with what I did. You know, I was happy skating. It kept me happy. And it didn't matter what dollar sign was put on my happiness. She always tried to meet it the best way she possibly could, even if it meant that she wasn't able to afford the things that kept her happy. So she made a lot of sacrifice, and I'm forever grateful and thankful for that. And I can never, you know, that's something I can never pay back. The only way I can pay it back is by doing well.